Absolutely. Let's break this topic 2.3 job description into a very simple, interesting, and fully understandable way with real HR thinking, engaging examples, and lots of emojis so that you not only remember it, but also start thinking like a future HR officer or HR manager in a bank like SBI or any company. Let's begin. What is job description? Simple meaning. Job description means a written document that tells you what a person has to do in a job, how they do it, why they do it, and under what conditions they work. It's like a user manual for a job, clear and specific. Definition of job description. In easy words. Let's take the textbook definitions and make them simple. Robert Kreitner says, a job description is a short and clear document that explains what the person in the job is expected to do and what skills are needed. Swansberg says, a job description is like an agreement. It explains the tasks, responsibilities, and who the person should report to. Think like an HR in a bank example. Imagine you're an HR officer at SBI Bank and you're hiring a new cashier. You will write a job description telling what the cashier will do daily, what skills they need, who they'll report to, working conditions like handling cash, sitting hours, etc. That's a real-life job description example. Hashtag 2.3.2, contents of job description, what it includes. Let's now understand the 8 key things a job description must have. Like the 8 ingredients in a perfect HR recipe. Hash 1, job identification. It includes job title like assistant HR officer, department, HR department. Location, SBI head office, Bengaluru. Code number, job code like HR 2025-04. It tells which job, where, and in which department. 2. Job summary. A short explanation, just 2 to 3 lines, of what the job is about. Example, the assistant HR officer will assist in recruitment, training, and employee welfare activities in the HR department. Helps the reader quickly understand what the job is. 3. Job duties and responsibilities. This section gives full details of what the person will do. Primary duties, e.g. handle recruitment. Secondary duties, e.g. help in employee engagement. Other duties, e.g. prepare reports. Also includes timelines for tasks. 4. Relation to other jobs. Shows where this job stands in the job hierarchy. Example, the assistant HR officer reports to HR manager and supervises HR intern. Helps understand who reports to whom. 5. Supervision. Tells how much supervision the job needs. Close supervision. Beginner level jobs. Moderate experience. General supervision. Experienced people. Also includes how many people the job holder will monitor. 6. Machines, tools, and materials. Lists what tools the job holder uses. Computer. HR software like HRIS. Files. Communication tools like email. Helps in training and preparing the right work environment. 7. Working conditions. Mentions the environment in which job is done. Hot, cold, dusty, moist, wet, oily, odorous. Example, a field staff working in an industrial site may face oily, dusty conditions. An HR officer usually works in clean, air-conditioned offices. 8. Hazards. Lists the risks involved in doing the job. Example, a cashier handles large sums of money, risk of theft or robbery. A factory worker may face machine injury. Helps to plan for safety measures. Quick summary. Job description tells what a job involves. It includes job title, summary, duties, relations, tools, conditions, and risks. It is very helpful in recruitment, training, performance evaluation. As an HR officer, you'll often prepare or use job descriptions in banks or companies to manage staff well. Banking industry insight of the day. Did you know? SBI, State Bank of India, was founded in 1955, but its roots go back to 1806 as the Bank of Calcutta, making it one of the oldest commercial banks in India. It has over 22,000 plus branches and employs more than 2.5 lakh people as of now. So, if you dream to be an HR officer in SBI, you'll be part of a massive human capital management system, and job descriptions will be your daily tool. Ready for the next concept? Just send. Absolutely. Let's break down this topic. 2.3.3, specimen of job description from your MBA textbook in a very simple, clear, and practical way, with full emojis, examples, short definitions, and real-life HR officer thinking. You're aiming to become a successful HR officer in a bank like SBI or ICI. So let's approach this like a real HR specialist. What does specimen of job description mean? Specimen means a sample or example. Job description means a written document that explains what a person does in a particular job, like duties, responsibilities, reporting authority, etc. So this section shows you an example of how a real job description looks. And this one is for a compensation manager, a person who handles employee salary, benefits, job evaluations. Let's understand the sample job description. 1 title and job code. Title, compensation manager. Job code, HR 1234. This shows what the job is called and a unique code to identify it inside the company. Example, like if you're an HR officer at SBI, your title might be HR Operations Officer, and your code could be SBI/HR 5678. 2. Department. The person works in the Human Resource Department, HRD. That means their job is part of the team that handles people-related processes, like salary, appraisals, benefits, etc. Example, as an HR officer in a bank, you may also be part of the HRD responsible for handling staff records, leave policies, and employee grievances. 3. Summary. Responsible for designing and managing employee compensation plans. This means they decide how much employees should be paid and make sure the pay is fair and follows company policy. Example, as a bank HR officer, if a new clerk joins the branch, you help ensure their salary package is fair and matches their skills and role. Duties. Let's simplify the job tasks one by one. 1. Conduct job analysis. Study each job in the company to understand what tasks are done. 2. Make job descriptions. Prepare documents that explain each job clearly for both current and future roles. 3. Evaluate job descriptions. Check if job roles match company needs and are clearly written. 4. Chairperson of Job Evaluation Committee. Lead a team that decides how important a job is and how much it should be paid. 5. Ensure pay matches company policy. Keep salary structure in line with organization rules. 6. Conduct salary surveys and match pay to performance. Find out what other companies pay and connect salary to how well employees perform. 7. Develop performance appraisal programs. Create ways to measure employee work results fairly and reward them. 8. Implement employee benefit programs. Offer extra perks like insurance, leaves, bonuses, etc. Example, as an HR officer at SBI, you may help set up annual appraisals or manage salary increments based on performance of branch staff. 5. Working conditions. Working hours, 8 hours day. Working days, 6 days week. This tells the HR officer how long the person has to work and helps in time planning. 6. Reporting. The compensation manager reports to the director of HR department. This is important to know who gives the instructions and who reviews the performance. Example, in your role as HR officer in bank, you might report to the regional HR manager or HR head of your zone. Summary, what you should remember. A job description is a written outline of what a job involves. Duties, responsibilities, supervision, reporting, etc. A specimen job description is just a sample/template to understand how a real job description looks. Compensation manager's job description includes handling salary, benefits, evaluations, and job analysis. As a future HR officer in a bank, you will also use job descriptions to hire, train, appraise, and manage employees effectively. Insight of the day. banking industry, GK. Did you know? SBI, State Bank of India, was founded in 1955 by nationalizing the Imperial Bank of India. But even before that, its roots go back to 1806 with the Bank of Calcutta, making it one of the oldest banks in India. From a colonial-era bank to India's largest public sector bank, with 22,000 plus branches today, SBI has seen massive growth and evolution. Absolutely. Let's break down the topic you're studying in a simple, interesting, and exam-ready way, with full use of emojis, short examples, clear points, and a mindset like a future HR officer in a bank. Main topic, 2.3.4, Guidelines for Writing Job Descriptions. Meaning of the topic. This section teaches you how to write a job description, JD, properly. A job description is a written document that clearly explains what an employee is supposed to do in a specific job, how much time tasks take, and to whom they report. Writing a good JD helps the HR department hire correctly, set fair pay, and evaluate performance. Let's learn each guideline in a very simple way with emojis and examples. 1. Use logical sequence in duties. Arrange duties in a step-by-step order. Mention how much time % each task takes. Be consistent throughout. Example, if you're writing a JD for a bank clerk, 50% customer service, 30% cash handling, 20% filing documents. 2. Be brief and specific. Don't write long stories. Keep each duty short and clear. Don't say, responsible for many tasks. Say, handles customer queries daily. 3. Duties must be clear and labeled. Mention every duty briefly. Mark duties as essential or non-essential. Example, essential, manage salary disbursement. Non-essential, organize staff events. 4. Avoid unnecessary and confusing words. Don't use fancy or confusing words. Make it simple. Handle mail. Sort and deliver mail. 5. Don't list every tiny duty. Start with primary duties include. End with perform other related duties as required. This shows flexibility without listing everything. 6. Use examples when needed. Add examples if a task needs more clarity. It helps employees know exactly what is expected. Example, supervise junior clerks, e.g., checking their daily reports. 7. Avoid technical jargon. Use simple language everyone understands. Don't use banking terms that only experts know. Say, handle customer complaints, not resolve escalated CRM cases. 8. Mention frequency of tasks. Say how often each task is done. Add a % to show time spent. Example, verify accounts, 40%. Attend calls, 10%. 9. List duties separately. Avoid writing in paragraph form. Use bullet points to make it neat and easy to scan. Don't mention people by name. Don't write report to Mr. Sharma. Write report to HR manager. This keeps the JD useful even if staff changes. 1. Stay objective and accurate. Don't include negative or biased comments. Just write the role, not about who failed or succeeded in it. 1. Use job titles, not names. Say report to branch manager, not report to Mr. ABC. This keeps the job neutral and professional. Follow legal and equal opportunity rules. Job descriptions must respect employment laws. Don't add anything that discriminates against gender, caste, religion, disability, etc. This helps the bank company stay safe from legal issues. 1.4. Remove useless words like the. Keep JD short, 1 or 2 pages only. Length doesn't mean quality. Long stories, clear and short action points. Start. 5. Start each duty with action verbs. Use verbs like manage, prepare, design, etc. It shows what needs to be done directly. Example, prepare monthly payroll report. Not is responsible for preparing. Summary, easy to remember. A good job description is well organized, brief and to the point, follows the law, written in clear, simple words, lists tasks logically with estimated time, starts each duty with action verbs, refers to job titles, not people, helps in hiring, evaluating, and performance reviews. Example, as an HR officer in SBI Bank. Let's say you're writing a JD for a compensation manager in your HR team. You would write, manage compensation plans, 30%, conduct salary survey, 20%, develop appraisal system, 25%, report to HR director, follow equal pay laws. This will help you select the right person and build a strong team. Insight of the day: banking industry general knowledge. Did you know? State Bank of India, SBI, was originally founded as the Bank of Calcutta in 1806 during British rule. Later, in 1955, it was renamed SBI after merging with other banks. It is India's largest public sector bank with over 22,000 branches and more than 250,000 employees. 3. As of 2023, from history to the future, SBI continues to lead India's banking revolution. Whenever you're ready, send the... Thanks for sharing the next concept. Let's learn 2, 3, and 5 uses of job description in a simple and fully explained way filled with emojis, short examples, key points, and tailored to your dream of becoming an HR officer in a bank like SBI or any reputed organization. Let's go. Heading meaning first. What does uses of job description mean? Uses means how something is applied or useful. Job description is a written statement that explains what a job involves, like duties, responsibilities, tools used, and working conditions. So, uses of job description means how this document is helpful for various HR tasks like hiring, training, evaluations, etc. Shash 2.3.5 Uses of job description, explained in simple way with emojis. 1. Developing job specifications. A job description helps in preparing job specifications. These mention the skills, education, and qualities a person needs to do a job well. Example, as an HR officer in SBI, if you have the job description of a loan officer, you can easily write what qualifications and experience are needed to hire for that role. Key point: job description helps in setting clear requirements for hiring. 2. Group discussion. Job descriptions can be used in group discussions, especially among senior managers or HR teams to decide changes, upgrades, or to finalize roles. Example, as an HR officer in ICICI Bank, you might sit with managers to review job descriptions and get their inputs on required updates and roles. Key point: it becomes a base document for team discussions. 3. Orientation of new employees. Job description helps during employee orientation. It guides new employees about their duties and responsibilities. Example, on day 1 at HDFC Bank, you give the new HR assistant their job description. Now they know what to do, how to report, and what's expected. Key point: makes new employees feel confident and informed. 4. Developing performance standards. You can set performance standards using job descriptions, like what targets, output, or behavior is expected from an employee. Example, in a bank, a customer service officer's performance, like attending 30 customers a day, can be judged based on what is written in their job description. Key point: helps in fair employee evaluation. 5. Job evaluation. Helps in job evaluation, the process of deciding the value of the job to fix salaries and grades. Example, in a bank, a job description of a branch manager is evaluated to fix their salary according to responsibilities and risks. Key point: job description supports fair wage systems. 6. Helps a manager during interview. Managers use job descriptions to prepare smart interview questions and judge if the candidate fits the job well. Example, you as an HR officer in Axis Bank look at the teller job description and ask questions like, how do you handle cash discrepancies? Key point: makes interviews focused and effective. 7. Vehicle for organizational changes. Job descriptions help when upgrading roles or delegating responsibilities during restructuring or policy changes. Example, When SBI introduces digital banking services, the job descriptions of tellers are updated to include helping customers with mobile app banking. Key point: job descriptions are flexible tools for change. Summary for exam revision: job description is used to build job specs, skills, and qualifications. Used in group meetings to discuss job roles. Helps in guiding new employees, orientation. Helps in creating fair performance standards. Used in job evaluation to decide pay. Helps managers ask right questions in interviews. Supports organizational upgrades and restructuring. Real-life HR example as future bank HR officer. Imagine you're an HR officer in SBI. A new department called Digital Loan Assistance is being launched. You are asked to hire new people. You'll use job descriptions to write required qualifications, job spec, discuss roles with managers, guide new employees, set their work standards, fix their salaries based on job value, plan interview questions, make role adjustments later if needed. That's how powerful job descriptions are in HR planning. Unique banking industry insight of the day. Did you know? Punjab National Bank, PNB, was established in 1894 in Lahore, now in Pakistan. It was the first Indian bank purely managed by Indians with Indian capital. After independence, it played a key role in integrating rural banking services across India. Future of PNB and other public banks. With digital transformation, PNB is focusing on artificial intelligence, mobile banking, and merging branches for more efficient service delivery. It also faces challenges like cybersecurity risks and competition from fintech startups.